years as of next week. We're celebrating our 34th anniversary as a network. My favorite thing has always been from day one is to introduce you to inventors and their brilliant inventions. You just met John Yeiser, the creator of the battery-operated Bernini fountains. Well, from Bernini, same company, is the single most popular garden hose that we have ever offered. By the way, the young lady that you see in that videotape, that happens to be John's daughter. She is the inventor of the very first ever no kink metal garden hose. There she is. $54.98 brings you a 50-foot hose, and I'll tell you why this is so different. Not just the fact that it's a metal hose as compared to another material. It's because of a lot of different things that they did to this hose. A metal hose is first and foremost a lot more flexible than a regular rubber hose. It also weighs in at a fraction of the weight. They then also created on the end of the hose something called flex technology, FlexTex, which allows you to be able to shape the hose so that I can go underneath the carriage of the automobile, the undercarriage. I can use it for watering plants above my head without watering just my own armpit or my elbow. And because it's metal, it's basically kink resistant, UV resistant. It's just a better hose all the way around. We're gonna go right back out to California via Skype, and we're gonna say hello to my buddy John Yeiser. John, you've really changed a lot of people's attitudes of what a garden hose can do.
Oh, thanks, Dan. And as you mentioned, there's a lot of amazing features with the metal hose. Now, a lot of people might think, wait a minute, is it gonna be flexible? And it's actually more flexible than a standard garden hose that you would use. So you're gonna enjoy it around your house because you won't have to fight with the old rubber hoses. It's easy to coils in seconds. It reflects the energy of the sun, so it stays cool to the touch. We have some great video we can show you on that later. It also is super strong, which we're gonna show you how strong it is in a second here. But the best part is you get all the strength, all the flexibility, leave it out year round. It's not gonna have any issue. But it has a brand new nozzle in it that's completely ergonomic. If you have dexterity issues holding the things with your hands, you won't have it anymore because the new metal garden hose has an ergonomic handle that's 2 feet long. It's this long right here. You can shape any position you want, like to hold it easily. Watch how I can reach things like trying to get over the top of my truck right here. I can easily get over the top. That's cool. And watch as I want to come down, I can actually get down low under areas that I normally would have to bend down for. I don't have to lean over. And I can come over here and I can get like a hanging basket up here. Again, areas that I would normally have to reach to try and blew one of the flowers off there, sorry. That's the power of the hydrant of the metal garden hose. But again, all of that, my candle comes with a multifunction spray nozzle as well.
When people first heard the concept of a metal hose, they thought, okay, it's gonna be heavy. It's not. It's gonna be hot in the sun. It isn't. All the reasons why rubber hoses are frustrating, this negates and makes easier. You have that flexibility. There are other garden hoses out there nowadays that are made of metal, but they don't have the power coupler, which is the Achilles heel of most garden hoses, because we all tend to yank on them. You admit it, watch this. That pull on a regular garden hose will snap a metal hose. But because you've got that guard built into a Bernini hose, it flexes and doesn't break. The other factor is the technology that he just showed you out in California that allows you to be able to have a 2-foot section at the end of the hose that's completely flexible into any position so that you can water and control the flow of the water. You are, by the way, getting the plastic nozzle on the end, and we do have colors that are currently available for you. So we've got a red, a black, a green, and a blue. Because this is all oh, I forgot about the silver. I apologize. So we do have a silver as well. These are all made out of the very best stainless steel that money can buy, which means it's going to be UV resistant, it's going to be corrosion resistant, and you get 50 foot of length to work from without all the hassles that you normally get with a regular garden hose. You know, a garden hose is a tool. and tools are designed for problem solution. A fabric garden hose or flat hoses, you've got to unreel the entire 50 feet if you've got it on a hose reel to use any of it. The old-fashioned green garden hoses, if there's a kink, you lose all water pressure. With a metal hose like this, you can actually tie it in a knot and it doesn't restrict the flow of water. John, I also have to give honor to your brilliant daughter because she's the one who created the very first one.
Exactly. She said, Dad, those fabric hoses, they're flexible, they're nice, but they pop easy. What if we made it out of metal? So we made it out of 304 stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about punctures ever again. I've got a 50-foot hose I just wound up on here. You can put multiple hoses together, so if you want 100 feet, put two together. Again, they work with last year's model of Bernini hose as well. You can put 100, 150 foot of hose on here. I want to show you, once we're all done here, we're going to have some fun. Just got 100 feet of hose on here that easy. Have trouble doing it if you did it with a regular hose at home. Watch what I'm going to do now. You mentioned kink resistant.
Yep.
Okay. I've got 6 kinks in this hose. Okay. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on, and I pull them tight. Even if I pull them tight, something that would be a nightmare at home, I still end up with complete flow and pressure without losing any pressure. One last thing, Dan, I want to show you is that if you were to do this ergonomic hose right here, this nozzle, if you were to do this with a fabric hose,
right,
this is what would be happening. Spraying all over and flicking around. New ergonomic nozzle allows you to shape it, easily hold on, and reach you could never reach before.
John, I'll say it again. My favorite thing for 31 years here at QVC is meeting people like yourself and your daughter who are great American inventors that bring us products that answer problems and solutions. It is such an honor to be able to call you a friend as well as a vendor. And as soon as we can get you back into the studio and that time is appropriate, welcome you back with open arms, my friend. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Be well. A better garden hose, and it is. That is the Bernini No Kink metal hose with the brand new Flex N technology at $54.98. Garden Reflections is a relatively new brand name here at QVC, and they are an upscale brand to be able to